Hey guys, Joe on it here, checking out a replay. We got the Boii or Boy going against Averni in a field battle here. Just gonna go over Army comp real quick. My whole front line is just a whole bunch of Celtic warriors. I got 4 units of Celtic bowmen, 2 units of sword followers, 2 units of Oathsworn in the back, and an Oathsworn general. 2 units of heavy horse on my flank. Over on the Averni side, we have 2 units of heavy horse, some chosen spearmen, and a whole bunch of chosen swordsmen. So let's give this one a go and hope you guys like it. So the battle starts off, and he had deployed a unit of Gaelic hunters out in the frontier that I didn't see, or I don't know exactly what I was doing, but he gets some shots off, kills a couple of guys.
Boy to Tati!
As you can see, this unit's kind of getting hit pretty good. I think some of my swords get hit a little bit, just dropping some of their hit points. I moved up some of my archers to take some shots at him, bringing down my heavy horse now to just come over and run them over real quick. He's starting to move up, as you can see. He's going to charge out both of his units of heavy horse, but my horse are obviously going to get to his hunters before he gets to me. So this unit's going to take a pretty good charge.
Warriors! Stop!
I get them into wavering, and his
Advance at speed!
pull my horse back. I had moved my other horsemen up onto the hill over
For
here.
our ancestors!
Just let it a little bit of a diversionary tactic, I guess, to get this one to stop, which seems to have worked.
Fire at will!
He's horse back behind my lines here. He's continuing to move up. So I still can't see all of his units. As you can see, you can't see his entire army just yet. So he's going to pull his horses back also. Unfortunately, this unit came back just as it was going out of view again. So that's a little annoying. Wish I had gotten that one to rout, but well, it is what it is, and we'll just have to see where it goes from here. We kind of really just stood off a lot against each other, kind of waiting to see who was going to make the first move. Obviously, he moved up on me, but, you know, just trying to see who's going to do the first thing. So I'm going to move my whole force over onto a little bit of the hill rise, so maybe I'll have a little bit of a charge bonus. Probably not, though, because there's a bunch of hills in between. But we're still just going to see and wait, see what all he decides to do. Sorry, it's a little bit of a slow battle, but like I said, we're just trying to make sure that neither one of us makes an error in movement first. So I'm just moving the rest of my guys around over here.
Get running!
I know that his swordsmen are going to be able to probably just crush right through my warriors, so I have my more heavily armored units behind my front lines in, I guess you could say, gaps, but I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen here. So I start moving up my bowman a little bit here. I'd like to try and maybe whittle down some of his hit points, if not kill some of his soldiers. Maybe get a rout, or at least a wavering, but, well, I don't really know what's going to happen here. I move my heavy horse down over here onto the flank. I know he's got his spears over here, but if I can try and get around, that would be obviously a way that I would want to go. And here in a couple of seconds, you should start seeing some units show up. Here comes his hunters. That's the one that charged and had come back. I start moving up everybody here, at least the front line of my archers, trying to get them into range, so at least I can take some shots off here. But apparently his Gaelic hunters have a longer range than mine do. Yeah, he's got 150, I only have 125, so I'm going to end up having to move my archers up a little bit further. This unit is just getting pretty hit pretty good.
What are we,
brother? Still at full strength. So I start pushing them forward here, start getting some shots off. Still trying to, I'm pushing them pretty far away from my front line, but you know, I'm just trying to do some damage here, trying to get rid of at least one of his units. Now that I notice that he hasn't really pushed forward at all, I'm just going to move my whole front line up and start getting, trying to maybe take some shots off of my archers. As you can see, one of my units has now routed. So I'm going to start moving up my heavier infantry in behind my front line. He's still taking shots at my archers though, which is kind of annoying because, as you can see, my archers are not doing anywhere near as well as his are. But we're about to have our first clash here, infantry line-wise at least. I left my units up over here. Now, my thought here was to cut this off and try and wheel this unit around into the backfield. And by pushing this unit into his first unit of noble horse, this one now is going to have to go all the way around, but he ends up charging into my heavy horse unit. But that's frees this unit up completely. So let's get on down here. We have a little bit of fight going on here. It's chosen swordsman versus Celtic warriors, but more units than he does on the front line. And here's the rest of the full. Now we have a full combat here on the front line, and this unit of horse is completely wide open. He's trying to catch me from behind here, but I'm just going to wreck this unit of archers here. I'm starting to move up some of my heavier units into a little bit better position.
Riders! Advance!
Any sort of a breakthrough.
Forward!
Now I'm going to try and get around his general.
Kill!
Technically, that's not a push.
Charge!
And that's going to leave this unit of archers wide open for a rear charge as well.
Kill!
As you can see, now, this unit of sword followers have pushed him too far now. They're going to get a big charge. Mid-noble horsemen. I come over here and wreck this unit. Cutters, I'm trying to push in just in time.
Get your shields up!
Start breaking, which is not that horrible. I mean, I have my sword followers right there, so they're going to be able to at least hold off some of these chosen swordsmen. My archers decided for some reason to continuously try and push into combat. Not entirely sure why that's going on. Now, here's a problem that I'm going to have here now. This unit just routed. These two units should have been here to be able to cover this break in the line, but he moved his horse over, so now my horse one is trying to chase this unit of cavalry down, which leaves this unit of archers completely undefended. And I guess I didn't see it while the battle was going on. I figured I was going to try and, wrap this unit around behind these spears to try and rout them. And chosen swordsmen are starting to break now because of the people coming in from the Oathsworn general. One of his units of archers has now returned to the battle. The rest of his archers are all gone, but he's still got this unit of noble horse behind me. I'm trying to shoot them. I know this unit's going to get crushed now, but I'm trying to get my general over here as fast as possible. I've now finally been able to manage to get this sword unit around behind these spears. I'm going to try and get a shot in on these spears before the general comes over. And while the general is running in this direction, he's giving me his back. So with my two units of bowmen that are still, well, actually all three of my units that are over here that are really depleted, I'm going to start trying to get some shots in on the back of these Oathsworn here. My Celtic warriors, I had gotten another unit of Celtic warriors around behind. Sword followers are still over here. So my noble horse is still over here as well. So trying to just do whatever we can, but he's got his unit of noble swords that he had brought around from the other side when he chased back around over here behind me. So he's kind of routing out some of my Celtic warriors on this side, which is kind of annoying. If you can see by the unit-wise, at least he's got this side. He's kind of crushing this side of the flank, but I'm trying to hold as best as I can. I have his general now surrounded with a unit of sword followers and a unit of Celtic warriors. Now I just broke his unit of spears, which is good. The general's still trying to run around and catch this unit of cavalry, and it's just, cavalry is so much faster than foot units. I'm trying to pinch in this unit of cavalry on this side, but this unit is really depleted, and it's, heavy horse, so they're really not going to be able to do very much. We're breaking another one of his units of chosen swordsmen here in the back with some Oathsworn. Finally, my general is going to catch up to this unit of cavalry. I don't know if maybe he just left them over here or he was micromanaging on the other side with this unit of cavalry, but this unit is now finally cut
Take
into
their
combat
heads.
and surrounded, so
Come, kill,
they're pretty much going to be
back.
toasted here. As you can see, they're going to rout. There it goes.
Withdraw.
So hopefully to break them. Now this unit of cavalry, he had wheeled around behind and started smashing into my Celtic warriors and Oathsworn, but I was able to get my heavy horse in behind him, so now they're locked into combat. They're not going to be able to go anywhere. I'm using this depleted unit of Celtic warriors to go in and help out these sword followers on this unit of chosen swordsmen. And as you can see, all of his units here now are just starting to rout and break. I have his general over here locked in. I charged my general.
Riders,
We
forward!
got 5 seconds left of the replay, so this unit's going to rout, and that'll be the end of this battle. It was a really fun battle. A costly victory for me. I did lose a lot of troops. As you can see here, a lot of my units were severely damaged. My 2 units of Oathsworn, they did pretty okay. I mean, 113, 112. One of my units of Celtic Warriors had 137, which is pretty good. His cavalry absolutely wrecked me. I mean, I barely did any damage as far as heavy horse with the price goes. I mean, he did a lot of damage with this one unit here. And as you can see, I mean, he basically went for a higher tier army than I did. So I ended up having a lot more units than he did, which in the end ended up helping me out. So I just want to thank Kingslot for doing this battle with me. That was really cool, and I had a good time. So hope you guys enjoy this video, and we'll talk to you soon.